Oh, it is a cold day. Frost on the truck, frost on the house. It's about 24 degrees this morning. Oh, and before I can do any work, I gotta take care of these chickens. The ones that got out and the ones that are just quacking nonstop because they're hungry. But today, we're gonna finish the insulation on my part. I'm gonna put in some sound insulation, and everything else, which you'll see here shortly, is pretty much done, and we're ready for drywall. So let me feed these chickens, and we'll get to work. All right, chickens. There you go. Go in. Go in. This one's getting pretty empty. Get back in there. Oh no, the chickens are escaping. We are ready for drywall. So I have this weekend to do what I would need to do in the sound insulation. And then I believe on Monday, drywall begins. So since I'm working from home most days, and now that my wife is also at home with the kids at home, sound insulation is more important than ever. My biggest regret for our design is right here is the kids' playroom. So we're going to be putting the sound insulation, essentially all the office walls, the office ceiling, and depending on how much more I have left over, we'll be doing the bathrooms, the master bedroom walls, and I think I have enough to do the upstairs playroom because I figured I might as well keep the sound in versus letting that drown out as well. So I think for now we'll unload the truck, the trailer, and then we'll go from there. I might need to come back with a heater. It is cold. These are really heavy, and I don't want to kill myself just bringing these in, so looks like I can cut them open. We'll see if one of these is a lot lighter than 3. Oh yeah, much more reasonable. Feel the sun starting to heat up a little bit. I think it's supposed to be 48 today, so we'll warm up. So as mentioned, this is the Rockwool Safe and Sound. So it's fire and soundproofing insulation. So for what I read, the fire is kind of like a byproduct just because the material just doesn't burn, I guess. So each one of these covers about 60 square feet, which, if I remember correctly, it's like 5 stud bays between the wall here. So we'll see. I have, so these come in packages of 3. I think I have 4 or 5 of these to do everything I want to do. So I'm just gonna bring everything into the house and we'll go from there. Welcome back to day 2 of insulating. The cameras all died yesterday and I didn't want to stop working, so I just kept going and going and going. So let me show you what I've been able to do yesterday. Starting in the office, I was able to do all the walls. Coming out to foyer, the entire powder room, with the exception of right there, because that's a huge bay, has been soundproofed. The fridge will be behind that, so I'm not too worried. But you can see how much darker it gets. And then on the master, I'm just about done with that entire wall there. So I only have today because drywall is coming tomorrow. Whether they're going to start putting it up tomorrow, I don't know. So right now it's just a little after 9 in the morning. So I just have to keep working and working and working, work smart. And now that I have an idea of what I'm doing, it's going to make it a little bit easier. So the priority for today, I'm going to start with, is doing the ceiling in the office. Because at the end of the day, that is the most important thing. Everything else is kind of like nice to haves, right? So what I think I'm going to do here on the ceiling, since what I have is meant for walls, and when I went to buy the ceiling version of this, it's just, a little wider. It was completely out of stock, back ordered for like a month. So I think I'm going to put up some tape from joist to joist to joist to joist, staple it up so it has something to rest on. I just need this insulation held in place until that drywall really goes up, and then we should be fine. So I'm totally going to redneck this a little bit. I think I'm going to use duct tape, fold it in half to make a strap, staple it in. Give it a shot, see what happens. Well, I've seen prettier, but I think it will work. So my method of tape has actually worked pretty well. I found it easier to just make it one big piece and stapling it as we went along. So I ran out of tape. So you can see I kind of need another layer right there. Probably not, but I was thinking I have a Tractor Supply here, so maybe they have something better than tape. So I'm gonna run a Tractor Supply, and worst case scenario, I'll get a bunch of more tape. But it's only been about an hour, so I think I made pretty good progress. Doing, I would argue, 95% of the ceiling in that one go. So let's stay vigilant. Got to keep pushing. All right, let's go to Tractor Supply. All right, so I just got back from Tractor Supply. They didn't have anything that I could use for strapping. Got a bunch of black Gorilla Tape here, so that will work just fine. I'm feeling energized. I know actually what I'm doing now, and we're gonna get all this done right now. I have about 3.5 hours to get this done, so let's get moving. So that tranche here, this bit here took me about 1 hour. And wow, the tape method worked great. I was able to pretty much fly in this. So now I'm just gonna finish the rest of the walls here. I'm gonna do some of the upstairs, and that's about it. So, all right, long day work here. It's about 3:45, and I am done. Everything that I did this weekend is the office insulation for the ceiling and the walls. We did the powder room walls, all of them. And then we did the whole entire master side. So essentially soundproof barrier there, the laundry room. And then I did the ceiling, because Amelia's bedroom's above us. And then upstairs, it's so much darker with all this insulation in. I did the one girl's room, Natalie, and we did the tub wall. Figured she might not want to hear her sister singing. We did this whole entire wall here, which is Amelia's room, and behind that is the guest room, playroom. So a lot of work done in the last 2 days. Oh, I'm beat. But you know what? I did it, and I got it done on time. Well, that's it for this episode. Tomorrow drywall comes. So I don't know if they'll start tomorrow, but I imagine by next week we'll have all the drywall in, and maybe even onto spackle. So thank you for everyone who has subscribed. And we got a lot of content coming up here soon. So please subscribe, please like. Until next time, we'll see you then.
Yeah, chickens. Everyone gather around. All right, it's the deal. You get treats if you lay more eggs. Dino, you don't lay eggs.
Banana, you gotta eat some bananas. You need your protein.
No protein in bananas.
What's in bananas?
Potassium.
You need potassium.
Look at Daffy. He's feeling left out. He doesn't lay eggs either. No, don't feed it to Daffy.
Dino wants to.
Feed it to the hens. Dino, get out of here. You don't lay eggs.
Bananas eating
All right, more eggs tomorrow, right, ladies?